Shall I register for the NMAT or SNAP examination? What about IFT and ZAT? How many mocks are supposed to be attempted by a candidate to assure that they're going to get a great score in CAT examination? I am not scoring great in the mocks of CAT or for that matter any entrance exam. So how to cope up with that? Now questions like these and many more I am going to answer commonly asked questions in today's video. So welcome to Vision MBA and let's get started. Now guys, this is the first question. When and how many times I must appear in NMAT and SNAP examination? When to appear and how many times? Shall I appear in NMAT and SNAP or not? Please answer this question. Now guys, many students are speculating and they are assuming and they are predicting and they are unable to decide shall they be attempting SNAP examination or NMAT examination. And adding to this confusion, there are so many videos they are talking about this is the way to score good in NMAT examination. Maybe there is going to be some special kind of marking scheme and because of that people are getting scared. Now, I am going to answer this question in a very simple way. First of all, if you are preparing for the NMAT examination or if you are preparing for the SNAP examination, you should not be worried about the marking pattern or the marking scheme because the topics are similar. Of course, because of coronavirus pandemic, SNAP examination pattern has got changed and so has the NMAT. But then that does not mean the difficulty level or the type of questions asked are going to be different. Secondly, if you ask me how many times I must be appearing or I shall appear in these two examinations, now guys, the answer is subjective. But if I put myself in your shoes, I will be appearing 2 times. Of course, in SNAP examination, maximum you can appear 2 times. You can check the important dates and how to register at snaptest.org and official website of NMAT. Now guys, you can appear 3 times at the most in NMAT examination and 2 times in SNAP examination. So I will be appearing 2 times in both. The second and third attempt, I will be targeting second and third attempt. Why? Because people who have already registered themselves for the first attempt, I might try to get in touch with them. I might try to gauge their experience, that how it was, what kind of questions were there, and that will give me an edge over others. But why second time? Why the second time? Because maybe I might goof up in the first time or maybe I might better my score in the second attempt. Now the question comes, should you be registering for these examinations or not? The answer is simple. If you can afford the education fee of Narsi Monji and Symbiosis College, then you must appear in these examinations. There are many students, they do not want to invest or cannot afford to invest that much amount of money for Symbiosis and Narsi Monji College, but they still appear in these examinations. It is of no sense. It is nonsense. You are wasting your money. Some people say that they are appearing in these examinations to get a practice for CAT or CT examination. Why don't you appear in mocks of the similar examination rather than appearing in random examination? So that is the first question. Second question is, if I appear in NMAT or SNAP exam, or for that matter in any exam, am I going to score good in these exams? What are the odds to score good in these exams? Now people ask me this question a lot, that I have decided that I want to appear in X exam. For example, some students say that they want to appear in NMAT examination, SNAP or IFT or ZAT. So if you have decided that you are going to appear in these examinations, then you must have prepared for it. I have seen this approach in many coaching classes, and of course I've seen many counselors also suggesting students like this. Okay, you appear in all the examinations. Now guys, all these examinations are not easy. They are challenging, and people who see themselves in these colleges are sincere. Sincerely, they are preparing for it. Or maybe second or third time if they are attempting, they know what mistakes they have done in the past and they do not want to repeat them. So please do not be that. Because you cannot get a good score in any examination if you're not sincere and if you didn't prepare for it. All of a sudden, everyone is registering for some X examination and you also appear or you also register yourself for that X examination. That, my friend, won't be helping your cause. Randomly deciding for any examination and appearing in that examination won't be getting you a good score. So please be sensible, appear in only those examinations for which you have decided prior and you are mentally prepared for it. So that is the answer for this question. The next question is, how many marks can assure a great score? Now guys, I have already spoken a lot about it, and I do not blame you guys. There are many coaching classes and many gurus and many guides or mentors, XYZ people. They say that you appear in 30 marks, you attempt 40 marks, my marks are better, my marks are up to the mark, my marks are whatever XYZ. Now, guys, please understand what is the purpose of attempting in a mock. Only two things are there by which, and those are the reasons you appear in the mocks. The first is you want to get the feel. You want to understand what kind of questions are going to be there, how to be in that zone, and how to feel, how to get that exposure. Now, if you have already attempted in CAT examination, you already know how it feels to sit in front of a computer and attempt the examination. Now, I know there are going to be people, they're going to say, sir, I attempted the CAT examination at that time, it was 60 minutes, or I attempted in XYZ examination, now the pattern is different. Yes, the pattern is different, the timings are different, but the feel is not going to be different, guys. Please be sensible. It is not about how many mocks you're attempting. It is about after every attempted mock, have you analyzed your performance? Have you judged yourself? Have you gone through your mistakes? Have you written down those pointers that you can work and make it better? There are certain errors for each and every student, and those errors continuously they do. So if you plug in those holes, if you plug in those errors, trust me guys, you're not going to repeat those mistakes and your performance and scores are definitely going to do so. So please do that. My mock scores are not improving, or I am lacking in scores of mocks as compared to the topper, and I'm feeling depressed because of that. Now, I have heard this thing a lot. There are many students, they are personally texting me also, or even I've already spoken to many of the students. They say, sir, in the mocks, I am way behind a person who scored the best. Why you are looking at the person who scored the best? Everybody has a different journey. Maybe that person is attempting 3 times, 4th time, or whatever times. Maybe the educational background of that student is different. Then the question comes, how I gauge. You gauge yourself by competing yourself. For example, if I got X score in my previous mock, and in the next mock, if I improve that score, if I do not repeat those mistakes which I have done in my previous mock, then I have done the improvement. So that is the way to go for it. It is not about attempting the mocks, but analyzing it. It is not about comparing yourself with anyone, but to your previous performance. So make sure that in every mock, you are getting better. At least you're not repeating previously done errors. I hope you guys are getting it. Now guys, this is also a very classic question, and many videos have already been made by my fellow YouTubers. How to prepare for CAT exam in last few days to get a great score. Now guys, I am ashamed, and I have seen this kind of a trend. The moment 3 months are there, you're going to get a video how to score 90 plus percentile in 3 months. When 2 months are remaining, you're going to get the video from the same person how to score 95 percentile. Earlier it was 90, but this time it's going to be how to score 95 percentile in 2 months. And 30 days prior, you're going to get the video from the same channel or same source how to get 99 percentile this time in just 1 month. And 2 weeks before, they'll say that if you are our student, do not worry, come to us again, we'll be giving you a discounted price. So you guys are smart, you know what is happening. Please do not be a fool. Do not fall for those gimmicks. Those all are marketing gimmicks. They want to get your attention. They want you guys to feel that they are the only one who can answer your trouble situation. Nobody else can answer your trouble situation but you yourself. First of all, do not fall for these marketing gimmicks. There is no way without working sensibly to get a great score in any of the examination. Some people appear in X examination considering that the marking scheme is easy, there is no negative marking, or maybe the competition is less. Even that approach is negative. These approaches won't be making you a winner, or maybe not, maybe definitely you'll not be getting a great score. So make sure that you do not fall for these things. Now, first of all, guys, keep it simple. You know what all topics are going to be asked in any of the examination. Work on those topics. Do not worry about the topics you cannot prepare in these days, but rather you focus on your strengths and make sure that it doesn't matter if I am good in permutation and combination. It doesn't matter whether the question asked in the examination is easy or difficult, but I must be able to get that question right, because permutation combination is my strength. I'm just giving you an example, guys. I hope you are getting it. What if I don't score good in CAT examination? Well, guys, first of all, if you do not score good, why even you are thinking like that at this moment? You should not be worried about your scores. You should be worried about your efforts. You should be worried about your preparation. You should be worried about how you are going to appear in the CAT examination, rather what is going to be the outcome or what is going to be the score. The score might be good or bad. First of all, why to consider it bad? Let be positive. Now, guys, if God forbid, if let's say you didn't score good in CAT examination, do not worry. There are other examinations also, CET, CMAT. In fact, even if you do not score in some X examination, at least you got the exposure. You got to know what all mistakes you have done. You got to know what all errors you have done. You got to know what all topics you must be doing, so that next time you are going to be not in the similar situation. So rather than taking that failure as something that can push you down, but a learning lessons, because remember, guys, failures are the best teachers. Next question: shall I attempt exams next year or exams after CAT? Now, guys, first of all, CAT registration dates are over, and yes, in 1 month or so, most of the examination registration dates are going to get over. So if you are prepared for the examination, and if you want to go into XYZ college via some examination, do not waste your time. Attempt it. Either you're going to get a score, you will be going for the college. If not, anyway, the next year attempt is there. So that is depending upon two things: your preparation and, yes, your preparation, nothing else. I didn't score good in graduation. What are my chances to get a call from IIM? Now, I've got this question a lot. So my 10th scores are not good, my 12th scores are not good, my graduation scores are not good, but I want to go to IIM Ahmedabad or XYZ. What I do? Now, guys, I'm going to give you a very realistic answer in a very straight one line. You cannot change your past. You cannot redo or undo your 10th performance, 12th performance, or your graduation performance. The best what you can do is try to get as much as you can in the upcoming entrance examination or CAT examination, and do not worry about what happened in the past. You fulfill the eligibility criteria of 50 percentile in the graduation. Try to get as many marks in the entrance exam. Now, you can only do that much. There is no way thinking about, and there is no use, in fact, thinking about what happened in 10th examination, 12th examination, and graduation. So do not worry about it. I hope this video has answered most of your questions. If still something I have missed, or if still there is something you want to ask, please do not shy to get in touch with me. My contact numbers are flashing on the screen. Thank you, guys, and do good. Best of luck.